under a perpetually gray sky, a team of paranormal investigators arrives at a desolate section of the Minnesota woods. Guided only by scattered clues from Brandon Swanson's last known location, the air is cold, carrying with it an inexplicable weight that presses down upon them. The team spreads out, their radios crackling sporadically, adding to the unsettling silence as they inch further into the thick underbrush, hoping to find some trace of the vanished young man. The team sets up a temporary base camp as dusk descends, bringing with it the eerie calls of distant wildlife. Marie, the group's lead investigator, pores over maps and notes, highlighting their plan to retrace Brandon's supposed path. Each member is assigned a quadrant, tasked with recording any anomalies, but apprehension runs high as they prepare to delve into the darkening forest. Armed with only their equipment and waning courage, amidst the towering trees, Marie leads her segment of the investigation, with her senses keenly attuned to the forest's unnatural rhythm. Every crack of twigs sounds unnaturally loud. Every whisper of wind carries an unspoken warning. She reviews the audio equipment, ensuring it captures every nuance of the forest's eerie whispers, hoping it might reveal what haunted Brandon in his final moments. As the moon rises high, casting an eerie luminescence, the team begins to sense a presence among them. A rustle here, a whisper there, all too precise to be mere wildlife. Alex, another investigator, catches a fleeting shadow ducking behind a tree, and a chill runs down his spine. The once confident skepticism of the team is eroded by an insidious fear that they are not alone. Marie's radio crackles with static before falling silent, a dead shade of calm. In the unsettling silence, she overhears faint, distorted whispers filtering through her recording device, growing louder and more insistent. Help, here, alone. Each word reverberates through her mind, echoing Brandon's last known attempts to communicate. Panic swells within her as she beckons her colleagues, fearing the worst, yet needing to uncover the truth. As the night wears on, isolation grips each team member. One by one, their resolve wavers, replaced by an inexplicable need to leave the oppressive forest, yet an equally strong compulsion to remain. The forest grows darker, the pathways indistinguishable, and disorientation begins to poison their minds. Time itself seems lost, minutes stretching into eternity as oppressive darkness cocoons them. In a secluded glade, the investigators regroup, each bearing the scars of fear and doubt. Yet, within their circle, a strange comfort spreads, a whisper of camaraderie born of shared terror. The realization dawns that their survival depends on unity and unraveling the forest's secret, a truth Brandon touched upon before being lost to its depths. By morning, Marie uncovers a hidden clearing marked by ancient stones, their surfaces etched with symbols both familiar and alien. As the mist lifts, sunlight reveals the abandoned remains of a forgotten structure in the distance. Marie senses a deep connection to Brandon's disturbance, a place of transition where realities converge. Perhaps the same place from which his last call emanated. A recap of Brandon's final words is shared among the investigators, stirring the sensation of unseen eyes watching. The forest pulses, its living silence accentuating every heartbeat and breath. The realization that Brandon's disappearance was no simple vanishing permeates the group, cementing a resolve to continue despite the rising tension and horror resonating within the trees. As night falls for a second time, a profound silence descends. The forest breathes with a collective sigh, shadows growing bolder under the moonlight. Marie perceives a change, an unraveling of the normalcy that once cocooned them. An unseen boundary is crossed, and as midnight tolls, their radios pick up a fragment of a familiar voice, chilling and final, echoing, "Goodbye."